Tip number 3, you need to be nudging your audience to actually engage with your piece of content. Your engagement count, your likes, your comments, your shares, your saves, this is how the algorithm deems whether your content is successful. The algorithm wants to keep people on the platform at the end of the day. That is its job. The more people it can keep on the platform, the more people it can show ads to. The more ads it can show, the more money Instagram make. So it's going to look at your piece of content. How much engagement is it getting? Are people enjoying this? Are they interacting with it? Are they coming back to it to have a conversation within the comment section? Because if they are, that's going to tell the algorithm that your piece of content is keeping people on the platform. The exact thing it needs you to do. But if you aren't nudging people to engage, then they're not going to. That's why on the final slide of all my carousels, slide number 10, it's a call to action slide. I will ask my audience a specific question that relates to the piece of content I have just produced. So if it's a carousel about Instagram growth, for example, I'll ask the question of, what do you currently struggle with when it comes to Instagram growth? Or let's say, for example, I've spoken about an engagement strategy. What is your current engagement strategy? How do you engage with your audience? That starts the conversation. People aren't reading through the piece of content and going, well, what do I comment? How do I comment? You're prompting them to respond to a certain question. And when you prompt someone to respond to a certain question, it's much more likely that they're going to do so because they already have in their mind something they want to share. Humans are very opinionated. They want to share their opinion. So if you give them the chance to do so by asking them a specific question, followed by comment below, then they're going to. And they will also repeat that question at the bottom of the caption I write. Because people may read through your whole carousel, but they then may go and read through the caption and forget about the question you asked in the last slide. So if you just repeat that question at the bottom of the caption, it's much more likely that they will then remember that and then go and comment. But the key is to write, comment below. You could ask them a question and they may just think about it. But if you're explicitly telling them comment below, then they're going to. So you need to prompt that engagement. Or if you would prefer to get some likes, drop a like on this post. It's as simple as that. But you also want to be encouraging saves. Something I do is I will just have a little tab in the bottom right hand corner where the save button would be on the app saying save for later with the save symbol next to it. If you can't visualize what I'm talking about, just head over to my page and have a look at it. Scroll to the very final slide on one of my carousels and you'll see what I'm talking about. But this is prompting engagement. And when people do engage, that indicates to the algorithm that your piece of content is doing what it wants to do. And then consequently, it's going to push that piece of content to a wider audience. You'll rank on the explore page, you'll rank on hashtags. And when you do that, that's what leads to that viral piece of content.